Good morning, superstars. So we're on to, this will be for lessons 2 and 3, so Tuesday and Wednesday, okay, because it's a similar thing. So fluency starter to begin with. So you're going to answer these 5 questions, remember. We use mental methods and written methods to decide which one's best for which, and we'll talk about it in a second. So get it paused now and have a go. Brilliant. Hopefully you're back now, so we'll move on and talk about the answers. So question number 1, 6.94 times 10. That was mental because when we times by 10, 100, 1,000, or divide by 10, 100, 1,000 with a decimal, all we have to do is move that decimal point. So it's times by 10. It's a jump for every 0, so it's going to be 1 jump, and it's going to be to the right. So we take our 1 jump to the right, there we go, which moves the 9 into the 1s column, 4 into the 10ths column, so it's 69.4. Question number 2, we've got 374 times 7. Now, I don't know my 7's up to 374 times, and I don't know my 374 times table, so it's very much a written method. So we do 374 times 7 in a formal method equals 2,618. Question number 3 is a mental method, because if you notice the hundreds number, they're both 700. So if we add 2 lots of 700, then add for 1,400, then just add 65. So 1,465. Question 4, mental again. It's 3 one-digit numbers, and also we can use our number bonds to 10 really quickly. 9 add 1 is 10, add 4. Question 5, 432 divided by 7. It's a written method. We use a bus stop method. So you end up, when you work through, 51 remainder 5, 51 and 5/7. You might have got a decimal answer. That's fine if you decided not to stop at a remainder and decide to work it through, but if you did, that's absolutely fine. But leaving it at a remainder of 51 remainder 5 would have been fine as well. Okay, so today for Tuesday and Wednesday we're looking to calculate the mean. Now the mean is a type of average, and it's similar to yesterday's method. So the task we're going to use to learn this is, here is a chart of number of goals scored in a football tournament. So they're at what, 8 groups, and each ball shows a goal that has been scored, and what we want is you got one number per group to indicate how many goals were scored by each team in that group. We're looking at an average. Okay, so what number would we use? Let's move on and have a look. So Group D, and we're going to focus on. So Costa Rica scored 4 goals, Uruguay scored 4 goals, Italy scored 2 goals, England scored 2 goals. What we do, we're going to use the same method as yesterday. We add up all the goals. So add them all up to give us 12 goals. And then to say each team scored the same, there are 4 teams, so we could share them out just by giving 1 to each until we run out, or we do 12 divided by the number of groups, which is 4. 12 divided by 4 is 3. So each team scored an average of 3. So that average is the mean, 3 goals. Did each team really score 3 goals? No, but the average, the mean that we found, is 3 goals. And we can move on and start using pictures to just numbers now. So Colombia scored 9, Greece scored 2, Ivory Coast scored 4, and Japan scored 2. We firstly add up all our numbers. So 9 add 2 add 4 add 2 is 17. And then we divide through by the number of teams we've got, by the number of bits of data, which is 4. So 17 divided by 4. So 17 divided by 4 is 4.25, or 4 1/4. Now we know we can't score that many goals, but the average, the mean, is 4.25, or 4 1/4. So did each team really score 4 1/4 goals? No, you cannot score a quarter of a goal, but that is what our mean equals. Right, so let's have a look at this one. So Group F, number of goals over 3 matches. Argentina got 6, Nigeria got 3, Bosnia and Herzegovina got 4, and Iran got 1. So we're calculating the mean number of goals scored per match. Okay, so this is a little bit different. So if we focus on Argentina, there have been 6 goals over 3 matches. So we take our 6 goals, and if we want to find out the average over the 3 matches, we need to divide it by the 3 from the 3 matches. 6 divided by 3 is 2. So Argentina's average number of goals, mean number of goals, is 2. Nigeria scored 3 goals, so we put a 3. 3 matches, put the 3 here. 3 divided by 3 equals 1. So the average, the mean, is 1 goal per match. Bosnia and Herzegovina scored 4 goals, so put that here. divided by our 3 matches. So 4 divided by 3 equals 1.3. Now actually equals 1.33333 and goes on forever, but we just call it 1.3. That means 1.3, and it ran similar to the one above, but instead we put 1 divided by 3 equals 0.3. Again, it's 0.33333, but we just call it 0.3 goals. This question here, the mean number of goals scored over 3 matches for the teams in one group was 4.5. Which group was this? This goes back to what we know. We've got the number of goals. We know there are 4 teams, so we add up our data. So add these up and then divide it by the number of bits of data, which is 4. So if we add up these numbers in group A, we get 18. Divide that by 4 is 4.5. So it looks like we've already answered that question. But always best to check if you've got the time. So group B, we add up their goals. So 10 add 5 add 4 add 3 equals 22. Divide it by 4, because that's the number of bits of data we have, equals 5.5. That's not what we're looking for. Group E, we add up their goals. 8 add 7 add 3 add 1 is 19. Divide 19 by the number of bits of data we have, which is 4, is 4.75. Let's check, is that what we're hoping for? No. So we've proven that it's group A, and we've disproven the other 2. Okay, what you're going to do now is you're going to crack on with your workbook and then mark it using the website's answers. Okay, you're going to do that. You can do Tuesdays today, so lesson 2's today, and then obviously on Wednesday lesson 3's, but this video covers both. And then you're going to unpause once you've done that, and we'll go through a plenary. So pause it now. And let's go through the plenary. So here is your question. This is the sort of question you might have got in your SATs, or you will get as you go into secondary. You'll have to work it out. So look at these 3 numbers. Show that the mean of the 3 numbers is 10. Exactly the same method. Add up your data, divide by the numbers of bits of data. So 9 add 11 add 10, it's 30. And then we've got 1, 2, 3 bits of data. So you divide through to give you 10. Okay, so hopefully we'll understand this style of question. Right, brilliant. Okay, so well done for today. Crack on with today's learn, and then same tomorrow. If you want to rewatch a video tomorrow, go for it. And there'll be a new video for Thursday's learning. Bye-bye.